I may be driving home saying, I shouldn't have said
Nah,
that.
I mean, even if we need to cam the entire podcast, that's okay. Welcome to the Kangaroo Pod. We have a special guest here, Mr. Dynamite Dean. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks
you may recognize Dynamite from our match with Sonny that we played at Fresh Pond in Cambridge, where Dynamite was on the bag. He's a professional PGA Tour caddy. Feel free to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yeah, I'm Dean, and caddy on the PGA Tour. These guys didn't really want me to caddy for them in that little 9-hole match.
Hey, I took your caddy services. I was Owen.
For maybe one read.
Yeah, we made it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all set. He
made all his spots. He doesn't need help.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, what else do you want to know? I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts.
Lowell, Mass. Are you a full-time caddy now?
I am.
That's your main gig. And then we've got the Dynamite merch that check out the Dynamite store if you haven't already. Dude's making unreal hats, sweatshirts, head covers.
Yeah.
We're repping them.
Yeah.
I love that hat. The mini
that's
brim.
cool.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's a little jockey hat.
Yeah.
Is that something you wear on the course?
No, I don't. But I was thinking about maybe rocking it.
So
you should.
So when you're caddying on the course, do you have to wear the sponsors that your player has?
No, you don't have to. No,
Why do we see so many?
I did when I caddied for Davis Thompson. I had to wear Nike.
Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
So that's it was in his contract. So
Yeah.
I did have to wear Nike.
Okay. So is that a lot of the guys? Because you
sucks.
see most of these Nike players, their caddies are wearing Nike.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a Nike thing.
I think it's all of them. Yeah. I think
But most
if you
of them-
sign with Nike, they make the caddy wear the Nike.
It makes sense.
Is it true that Matt Kuchar didn't pay 10%
10% what?
of that earnings? Did you see that when?
Well, every caddy has a different deal in terms of the cut.
Is it all 10% or? Because
If you win, typical caddy would get 10% of the
yeah,
winnings.
because I know there was an event where Matt Kuchar's caddy subbed in and he didn't pay him 10%.
Oh,
It was a big headline that week. That
that was.
But maybe did he have an agreement before? Like, do some have an agreement where
is
maybe
it
they
usually like handshake or like?
No, I'm sure they're
No,
contracts.
I think he just said he needed a loop, and the guy came and caddied for him. And I think he was a local guy. I think he was down in Mexico. Yeah. But I don't know what their deal was prior, and I know he got a lot of slack.
Right.
But I don't know what transpired there.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't there for that one.
Right.
So, do most caddies? It's all up to the player-caddy relationship on what they want their split to be, right?
Yeah. For the most part, the player will offer a certain amount.
Yeah.
Usually it's 7.5% to 8% for a cut made, and then you get your standard salary for the week.
Gotcha. And are all travel expenses and accommodation covered?
No, the caddies pay for that.
Really?
Yeah, caddies pay for flight, car rental, hotel.
Do you think that the tour should and in the future will sponsor the accommodations and the travel for players and caddies? Do they even do it for players right now?
No.
I thought that changed. Liv does. Liv does for caddies and players.
Yeah.
And I
Which
thought
is
that the
huge.
PGA was maybe moving to that.
Yeah. Right.
I would love for that to happen.
But maybe it's not happening.
I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. I think that Liv does pay for all the travel for the caddies over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they have a nice deal.
Well, what are your thoughts on Liv?
I don't really have any. I know
You're not
tuned
against
in.
it?
No, I'm not against it. To each their own.
I've never
I'm not-
sat and watched.
I agree with you. Like
I did. I tried
Oh, you
watching
did?
it
Yeah.
for about 5 minutes, and I kind of got confused with the scoreboard.
It gets a little.
and
There's
the
too much
teams.
going on.
Because
Right.
they
It's
have
like
team
watching
and
Nickelodeon
individual
golf.
going on, and it's like I almost think it's better like have one either team or individual.
Right.
Yeah.
It's tough to have both going on at the same
Too
time.
much. Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
But-
I mean, it's that team money that's extra
Right.
money.
Right.
But I know that my wife went to the one in Boston. I was
Oh, I went to.
I was at a tournament or something. I didn't go, but she went. And she's like, yeah, they're in shorts, they're all putting, and then it's a shotgun start,
Right.
and music's
Music
playing,
blast.
and I was like, it sounded like
It's
a
a rap
glorified
concert?
member.
The thing is, I think like I do see a need for there to be some making the events a little more fun, but I think that that's not going to happen at the professional level. So you have pros like. We don't need to make the pro game a circus. We can have like, I don't know if you're familiar with the Grass League.
Yeah, I am.
Like
yeah.
Grass League, that's a little more fun, entertaining. Those are amateur players.
Yeah.
Really good amateurs and a couple pros, I think.
Yeah,
But
I think there's a few like Colt Nose played.
Yeah, there's some real
Scott
players.
Harrington, who was
Wyndham Clark owns a team.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's great because it's like that's not trying to merge the professional game with like the entertainment circus,
Right.
which is
Right.
fine.
Right.
But that's where I think live is like they're caught in between. It's like, are we watching professional golf or are we watching entertainment?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, I tuned in for a little bit and then just kind of like I couldn't get into it.
The caddies are living well over there.
Right. Yeah, they are. And then you think the other side of it, right? You've got these players, and they may say differently, but where's the there's no cuts, right? So if you're sitting on a par 5 over water, you've got your second shot, you've got your guaranteed money in your bank.
Wouldn't you go for it?
Every time.
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
Hey, Dean, what are we going to do? We're going to lay up here? Why?
Right.
So I'm a caddy at the local country club here in Boston, and I've been fortunate to caddy in a USGA event. How do you make the step from being like a local caddy to being a pro? And how do you get into being caddying for a pro? And what's that job?
I mean, my story is completely different, but like for you, I think a lot of guys would go to Corn Ferry events and kind of. I've seen guys hustle in the parking lot.
Really?
They just kind of standing there waiting around, and sure enough, like some guys won't have a caddy. They'll just show up without one and try and grab one on a Monday.
Right.
And then they'll hook up that way. I've seen that happen. And then a lot of it's just word of mouth and just networking.
Right. What was your story? Do you want to share?
I'm still baffled to this day how I ended up where I am. I went down to North Carolina. I was working up here in Boston for Pfizer and got laid off.
Mm-hmm.
And
what year is this?
This is about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Wow.
And I went down there and launched the southern division of this lab company that I decided to work for. And after a few months, I had some success, and I joined this local private club called Old Chatham. And I was there one day, and I'll give you the short version, because the first guy I met there was Grayson Murray. And that's a separate story. God rest his soul.
Yeah,
Grayson and I developed a relationship, but a month later I met this other young kid who said he was playing in the Northeast Amateur up here in Rhode Island. And he said, "Would you like to caddy for me?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to caddy."
But you met him where? At the club?
He was caddying for me.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So I'll leave out his name
quite
for
the
now.
story.
At Old Chatham?
At Old Chatham.
Jeez.
Yeah, he said, "Mr. Armstrong, would you like to caddy for me at the Northeast Am in Rhode Island?" And I said, "Well, I don't know what I'm doing." But he goes, "It's no problem. You just use the shooters. We can use the shooters." So it's like, okay. And so I brought him up here. He met my family. We drove down to Rhode Island, and he finished 6th.
Wow.
So a month later, he said, "Do you want to do the USAM with me out in California?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right, why not?"
Yeah.
He ends up winning the USAM. His name was Doc Redmond. So this was in 2017.
Yeah.
And a couple months later, a guy named Rob Oppenheim, who's a local guy, Massachusetts guy, he was on the Corn Ferry, and he was in the playoffs. I did a couple of events for him prior to that. But in the playoffs, the top 25 guys got their tour card. So he ended up finishing 23rd. And he said, "The bag's yours if you want to caddy on the PGA Tour." And, I'm like, how many guys get this opportunity?
Right. Yeah.
Not too many.
Once in a lifetime.
So I was juggling my other job, which I still have, and caddying on tour. They didn't quite know. I would just say, "Hey, my friend's playing in a couple of events. Can I caddy for
like
them?"
Ezra.
That was me in the early days.
So that's how I got to the PGA Tour, and I have Rob and Doc to thank for that.
Yeah. It's an awesome story, and I think it is like one of those things where it's like that being like an MLB umpire. It's like how do you get there? You know, there's very few spots, and it's very coveted.
Just being at the right place at the right time, and the universe just, I don't know, said this is what you're going to do.
And who do you caddy for now, and who are some of the players you've caddied for?
So I caddied for Doc, at the amateur level. I've done a couple of Corn Ferry events for Doc. Rob Oppenheim for a couple of years, Davis Thompson for 2 years, and now I'm with Pat and Kazire.
In a couple weeks with Michael Asasso.
Oh, right. I caddied, a couple of events for Michael Asasso.
Yeah. And how long have you been with Pat?
2 years. Patton.
That's right. Yeah.
2 years.
Patton.
You got to win with him, right?
Yeah, he played awesome.
Pro-Core, right?
Pro-Core
Nice.
in Napa.
This was last year or this year?
That was not this year, the year before. 2024.
And that's what got him into the Masters?
Yeah.
You want to talk about
so for the Masters, what's your experience with it? And I'm also curious, like you might know better than me because you've caddied, but how much work really goes into, or are you buying the book off of other people?
The Masters, your books are blank. They give you a blank book, and you got to go out and do a lot of work.
Everyone gets a blank
stepping
book.
off everything. Right?
Is that normal for
the shower heads? Shower heads. The sprinkler heads are marked. So you go out there but there's layup numbers. There's no layup numbers in the books, so you got to kind of do all that kind of work.
Are you allowed to have a rangefinder for the practice rounds?
Yeah.
Can you have slope on with the practice rounds?
Sure.
Yeah. Wait, is that unique to the Masters that they give a blank book?
Yes, it is. Yeah, because all the other events, you'll have a book and it'll give you run out numbers if you're trying to lay
provided by the tournament, or you have to get that.
You buy them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You buy them. Yeah, they're $125 or something.
As a caddy, do you just kind of have like your stockpile of books now? And
yeah, I've saved them, and you can recycle them. Like I'll bring them. So when we go to Hawaii, I'll bring last year's Hawaii book, and you just kind of make sure they haven't changed anything.
Right.
Do you think
moved a tee or created
Yeah.
a new tee? Or
do you think rangefinders would speed up pace of play? I know that's been talked about.
I've always thought that you could have them in the bag, right? And if you need them, you use them.
Right. Yeah.
It's nice if you hit a shot offline and you have no idea how far you get. I think it could speed up that
feel
way.
like
I don't think everybody would be using them all the time.
Most of them are so used to what they're doing already, right?
Yeah, there's a process.
Right,
you got a process down, and I don't think...
Wouldn't it diminish the value of the caddy relationship too?
Yeah, I think so, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Which I think would hurt the game.
I can't use them anyway because my hand shakes.
Really?
So I just hand
He does all of them.
Alcoholism.
But what about in the Masters? Let's say you're on your 5th Masters. You can still reuse your own book,
sure.
right?
Yeah, if you wanted to,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I walked out there with Joe Etter, who's caddied there before. Dewey, Dewey caddies for Sepp Straka.
Oh, the big
guy? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute unit.
Dewey had bigger than me. You open these guys' books, and it's just like littered with notes.
Are they outworking you?
Well, they've had them from previous years.
Oh, yeah.
So when they open them up, mine's blank because I haven't been there before.
Right, right.
Do you guys get green reading maps, or do you guys have to make them yourself?
No, they used to have green reading books that you could purchase separately, and they did away with those.
They stopped them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those would show severe
Oh, yeah, they
slopes
did.
and stuff.
That was
Are
recent
you an
or
aim
something.
point guy?
No.
Dude, he's an old school guy.
Oh, yeah, old school.
Feel, baby.
He goes off field.
$120 for that crap, dude. You're in the PGA Tour. You're gonna buy a book.
Yeah.
Wait, $120 for what?
Every week?
The book.
Every week? Wow.
Wait, the books? Oh, yeah, they don't just give it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy. $120.
Yeah.
But probably most
I guess
aren't
it's whatever.
even buying it.
Still,
Most people probably, their caddy's been there and they already have it.
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
Yeah.
Guys will probably use the same
But
book.
is it on you, like, all yardages, is that on you, or is the player going out there and doing any pacing himself? Or is
He's not. I mean, game time, we both do it. So
Right.
when you're in the game, and you got to realize Patton's played these courses 8, 9 times, 10 times.
Right.
So he's pretty familiar with course management, where to miss it, where to hit it.
Right.
But when you're getting your yardages, we both step them off the sprinkler heads. So you got
It's
your
all
book.
off sprinkler.
Sprinkler
Yeah.
heads? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
in the USGA, I took everything from the back of the box, and then I just count up the paces to the tee box.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
do people do that, or just...
You could
or-
do that.
Yeah, okay.
But it's in the
Doesn't matter.
book.
Right,
So the back of the tee box is
Yeah.
numbered, and then you got your sprinkler heads right there. So
Right.
it's all your information's right
Right
there.
there, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, your pre-work is, if you're a rookie, there's a lot more pre-work.
yeah. Right.
But even still, your veterans are still out there walking the course before tournaments.
Is the wind different there at Augusta? Is it crazy?
Yeah,
I've heard-
especially on
it's
12.
quite
I mean,
the-
that par threes. I mean, it's
It
whipping.
really
all
is
around.
always
Every
swirling.
different way, yeah.
And it's only a 148-yard shot.
Is it hard to describe how narrow that green is? Like, it like...
It's
probably
not hard
can't-
to
you can't-
describe.
Yeah,
It's narrow.
right.
It's like
just
this
narrow.
coffee table.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I played Pasatiempo at Alistair McKenzie, the undulations in the greens were like so pronounced. Is that same thing at Augusta? Like it doesn't look it on TV, but when you're there, like the slopes are
you're like
way
holy
more than
shit.
like how do you keep it on the green?
Yeah,
type of
And
ordeal.
like where to miss it, you're like, geez. I mean, it's nothing like you see on TV.
Right.
The practice rounds, the greens were kind of soft, right? And then we show up Thursday. We were the first ones to tee off on Thursday, and I remember Pat hitting his shot on the first green, and it was like that coffee table. I mean, you could hear the ball land. You're like, it just must have sucked all the air
How
out
do
of
they
it.
firm it up?
The
that
sub
quick?
air. They have sub air
they've got-
systems,
yeah.
Right.
and it just sucks water out of it.
Right.
So it made them a lot more firmer and faster.
Right.
What's the biggest difference between Masters Week and a normal week on the PGA Tour?
I think just the hype.
The hype.
Yeah. You know, everything that surrounds
Right.
it, and then just making sure you're there on time. You know, because there's so many people there.
Don't pull a Quan.
Have you ever been late or semi-late?
No.
What's the biggest oh shit moment that you've had?
What's the what?
The biggest like oh shit moment you've had as a caddy, where like you forgot something, you handed a wrong
Missed a
club, gave a wrong
or
number,
wrong
something.
number,
Didn't
yeah.
bring enough balls, like the
Oh,
Tiger
yeah.
story.
Holy cow.
No, we always have enough balls. I just always go back to the time I was caddying for Oppenheim, and we were playing Bermuda, and we were on this, I think it was 9, uphill par 4, and the camera's coming in behind us, and you know, you can see him coming in because they're going to film his shot. And we're talking about his shot, and the wind's into us, like blowing. It blows hard in Bermuda. And he's like, you like 9-iron or wedge? And I'm like, how about something in between? And he looks at me, and he's like, never mind, I got it. There's nothing in between a 9-iron and a wedge. You know? But I'm thinking, like, in his bag, he played these ping clubs, and there was this U. Which was and I'm like,
what is a U?
It's a utility club.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
A, I think.
Yeah,
It's a gap
like
wedge.
It's a gap
yeah.
wedge. Okay, it's an A.
And it just threw me off, you know. And it's like,
Yeah, right in between.
he's
you
like,
know?
never mind, I got it.
But that doesn't actually result, like, have you ever had anything where you, like, where because of you, the player lost a stroke or something?
No, not really. I mean, Lasasso in at the 3M hooked his tee shot into the water, and we had this long carry, like we had to drop over water, and I couldn't find a head cover, you know, a tee marker, or sprinkler head, and you know, so I'm rushing around to try and find a yardage for him, and I came up with like 278. And,
Just like a random number?
Well, it wasn't random. I based it off the back of the tee. And pasted off.
Right.
And he's like, so it's 3-wood. And I'm like, yeah, it's 3-wood. So he hits 3-wood and he launches it, and it's one hop into the rough. But he was able to get it up and down.
Right.
So first thing I do is go to shot link to check and see after
how
the round.
far he hit it. Yeah.
How far was it?
What was
268. So it wasn't too
Not
bad.
that bad.
But these guys are so good.
Yeah, I was gonna
10
say,
yards is
like
like
at that level,
difference.
you tell us, like, let's say you told us 230 and it was actually 215. It's like, I don't know.
Right.
Like,
Like
there'd be no way to say, like, oh, you always hit that 230, you know?
When Dino was giving us lines in the match, I'm like, Dino, you know I can't hit the ball where you tell me I'm not that good.
Take your suggestions
This is a
and
game.
take it under consideration.
just fade it off that tree.
Just hit a nice little fade if it starts way right.
Yeah.
So be
Yeah.
it.
I gave you more credit than you deserve. Yeah. But
Not
you know,
that good.
those two situations come up. But other than that, I can't really recall
Not really much, yeah.
where I cost somebody, you know, a penalty.
That's got to be
or-
a terrible feeling if someone does. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean,
probably
that's your
happens
job,
Yeah,
right?
It happens.
thousands of dollars for every shot. You think about it.
You
Or
can
like
make
if you-
mistakes.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
people make mistakes. You're not always going to be right. You
course,
just got to
right.
learn from, you know, if you make one.
I'm trying to think of some big ones that happened. Some big caddy mistakes. Like,
Well,
are there
if you
any
go
really
way
Tiger's
back-
story is the one where he had one ball on 18 or
Yeah.
something.
And he had one ball left, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Who was that?
Was
Well,
it Stevie Williams? Was he with
Might have
Stevie
been, yeah.
Williams?
No.
Why would you only bring like 6 balls?
No, like
No,
they forgot him
he
in the hotel
literally
room
had
or
like
something.
one golf ball for the entire round.
Yeah, something crazy. I don't
He
know.
didn't
like
just
that
buy
story.
like a pack in the.
No, like
they didn't
looked
know.
into
They
the
forgot.
bag and was
Oh.
like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Maybe you're
they
not
didn't-
allowed to bring more in after the round starts. Probably.
Once you start, you can't bring it in.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't think you can.
Probably
You
can't. Yeah.
Usually these players will have dozens of balls in their locker. I know, like Titleist gives Patton
Right.
a couple dozen, and they're in his locker.
Yeah.
So before each round, he'll mark them up and throw them in the bag.
Right.
How different is a real Pro V off the shelf versus the one they're getting? Is it actually different?
You're asking me? I have no idea.
No.
Those,
Doesn't play
those
that.
guys know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
they
sure
can,
it's
They
different.
can tell if a dimple's missing. I mean,
That's-
they know.
I'm
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
different, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It is
Oh, yeah.
different.
Those,
Yeah.
those guys are.
Curious. So outside of caddying, you're big into sports gambling.
Yeah.
And you have your own show.
Yeah.
On sports betting.
Yeah.
How did you get into that? And is that like, Is that a side hustle for you, or is it just something you enjoy?
No, it's something I've probably been gambling for 35 years, I think.
Are you plus or minus?
I got a good
Oh, if anybody tells you they're plus, they're
lying.
They're
No, there's a
lying.
way to see, isn't there?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can now, but
Right.
back in I mean, you got to remember, we didn't have DraftKings and FanDuel that kept
Right,
all your
right.
stats.
You were doing it back
What
before
about
it was
the-
legal.
I was doing it when I was 14.
Right.
What about the Pats this week?
Yeah,
I'm
what a
shocked.
rip-off
So
was
this-
that?
Plus 105 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're getting a point and a half
I'm
at
hammered.
home.
That's crazy.
Chetty's getting
It
hammed.
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Ask
It makes
the home
zero
run
sense.
questions.
It
So-
actually-
Ask
So
us.
usually you would bet Buffalo.
run.
If it doesn't add up, you'd bet
But the-
Buffalo, or you just watch the game and
Wait,
enjoy it.
what do your girls think?
What girls?
The ones who always give the picks.
How did you meet
they
them?
don't know anything. They don't know anything.
Do you
about
tell them what
gambling.
to say?
Yeah.
How did you meet them?
So Brennan Little, Gary Woodland's caddy, he plays golf out of Texas at Glen Eagles. He was on the range one day talking to his buddy and his daughter Ellie, who gives the picks out.
There it is, yeah.
He said, "You want to give a pick on my friend's show?"
Yeah,
and so
right.
she came on, and the viewership went up a little bit. I don't know why. I'm not sure.
You can either look at Dynamite or you can look at...
So Ellie, and then she was going to Alabama, and she had a couple friends that wanted to
Right.
give some picks as well. So we used them to keep the young guys.
Nice.
Dynamite and Alabama Zeta. Sponsorship.
Dynamite Dean crossover.
So that's how I met them, and they don't know anything about gambling.
That's
Right.
funny.
But do they give
I
their
should
picks?
teach them.
Or no?
Well, Maddie gave her pick the other day when Alabama was playing Georgia. I said,
You pick it.
you pick it, and she was going to take Alabama.
Right.
I picked it wrong.
Yeah.
She did. That was a non-sanctioned play.
Oh.
That was just audience participation.
Right.
So that's I've been kind of gambling since I was real young.
Yeah.
And it just kind of kept it going.
Right.
Yeah.
But are you doing small amounts of money, or are you really moving the
Yeah,
needle
so
with it?
when the units,
Your
when
units,
I talk
right.
about sticks, right? One stick or a half
Yeah.
a stick, one stick is $100.
$100, yeah.
$100, and
usual,
some people one stick could be 1,000.
Right.
Some will bet $10.
Right.
So
More
it's
about
all. It's
You're
all
not
at the
going
end
broke
of
on your
Yeah,
bets.
right.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So what's your main, like on social media, the main thing is the sports betting show, right?
Yeah, the Dynamite show.
Yeah.
We started out just. It was COVID, and I was walking around the house talking to my wife
Yeah.
about who I was taking, and
Right.
she's like, "If you think you're so good, put it on Instagram." And I
Right.
was
Right.
like, I don't know how to use
right.
Instagram.
Is that's before you had
Sure.
Instagram?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know how to use Instagram.
Right.
So my boys set me up with a page, and then I just started videoing the pics.
Who
Right.
picked the name Dynamite?
Dynamite comes from college.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
I
always
just-
a nickname of yours?
we were in the lounge one day, hungover, watching football.
It's got a
and-
great
Sounds
ring
like
to it.
Chetty.
And I was like,
does sound like that.
Dynamite likes the New
Gambling,
England
hungover.
Patriots.
Right.
You guys should best friends since day
I
one.
watch every video.
Yeah, it just started from that. I just said Dynamite likes the New England Patriots
Right.
over the
Nice.
San Francisco 49ers.
Right.
And all my buddies were like, "Who the fuck is Dynamite?" And I said, "Me." And then that's where it came from.
It's
And-
awesome.
And then
Yeah.
as a caddy, you have to name your business. You're an independent contractor.
Right.
So I called it Dynamite Caddy Services.
Right.
And all the guys out there wear, Titleist and Nike, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to create something.
You can
different.
profit
It's
off
so
your
cool.
own brand. You're not selling your soul to another
Right.
company, right?
Yeah. So
Right.
I asked this woman if she could create a dynamite stick with a golf ball in it,
Yeah.
and then I trademarked it.
It's such a sweet
And,
logo.
and then
It
I
is, yeah.
trademarked. I put a pickleball in there. A
Oh,
football,
nice.
Oh, really?
That's
hockey
cool.
puck.
So do you see the Dynamite brands expanding into other sports, or are you going to stick to golf?
Probably stick to golf and pickleball.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's this big pickleball facility being built in New Hampshire. It's 12 indoor courts. And
Wow.
Really?
It's called Dynamite Pickleball.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Right. That's
I
just
love
coincidence.
pickleball.
Are you sponsoring it? Or?
No, it's my buddy.
You got to
that-
get your merch in
Wait,
there.
what part?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will. Merrimack, New Hampshire.
Oh, nice.
My buddy asked if he could use the Dynamite Pickleball
Yeah.
logo,
That's
Right.
sick.
and so he built this.
Yeah.
It's not done yet, but it should be done by the end of
Right.
February.
By the way,
Yeah.
looking at this man, what sport do you think he grew up playing?
I'd say golf.
No, outside
No,
of golf.
outside of golf.
Baseball?
Outside of golf. No, there's one dead giveaway.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Hockey.
It's not
Hockey.
football.
Hockey.
Nope.
It's the way he wears the hat.
Oh
Like
yeah,
this.
right.
This is
yeah.
Chetty.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Is this the hockey hat?
That's the hockey hat.
Oh yeah, right.
Does it look better
I
or
get it
worse
now.
on me like that?
You gotta
look
tuck,
like an
you
elf.
gotta tuck the top down.
There you go.
Now you're
That's
good.
the hockey hat.
Now you're good.
Then you got to get
Now
your
you,
hair.
now you just gotta
like
curl it
Wayne
up a
Hudson.
little
I
bit.
got a
Get
chetty
your
hat.
wings. Yeah, get your wings out there.
Exactly.
You have any crazy fan experiences where you got into it, fans, or any rally fans at the waste management?
Did you caddy the waste management?
Yeah, a couple times.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, that's wacky there. No, I've never really gotten into it with any fans.
No.
There was a time. So I used to smoke. I still do smoke cigars, but I stopped smoking them during competitive rounds.
Yeah.
But we were in San Antonio, and I was smoking this cigar while we were playing. I was caddying for Oppenheim.
Yeah.
And we're walking down, and this
pretty
girl
That's
had
quite an electric name, by the way.
Yeah.
this girl,
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I
this
just think
girl was
Oppenheimer.
drinking these High Noons or something. She was smashed. And she's standing there, and I'm smoking. Now, I've smoked this cigar for like 12 holes, so there's drool, there's spit all over, it's all chewed up. And she's like, "Hey, Caddy Daddy, can I have a puff of your cigar?"
What a
I was like,
name.
"Yeah, sure, here." And so she starts smoking it. And my wife was at that event, and we get up,
Oh, no.
and we're walking, and Oppenheim goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Well, she wanted a puff. I gave her a puff." He's like, "It's COVID. It's like COVID going on." So my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "She wanted a puff of the cigar." She's like, "You're nuts." I'm like,
Dynamite's immune to
little,
COVID.
little bit.
Dude
Yeah.
doesn't care.
I think
Caddy
cigars
Daddy.
help.
What a
Cigars help. They kill it because it kills the virus.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Caddy Daddy.
Yeah, the Caddy Daddy.
Who needs a vaccine
Maybe you need
when
to
you got
rebrand.
nicotine?
I think
Exactly.
you need to market the Caddy Daddy.
Dude, you know, you should come out with your own, because you're big with Zins and the nicotine pouches.
Lucy?
Because
What's your
why don't you make
what
your own
brand do you
nicotine
do?
pouch?
So Lucy, we did a caddy
You
deal
did?
with Lucy.
Yeah, you did. Okay, yeah. I know they
It
do
was
a
just
lot.
for the Tahoe event.
Yep.
But I've been on the Velos lately.
Huh.
I mean, there's a million brands. The
I don't do
Zins,
nicotine,
fuck
so I
me.
Have you thought of
Yeah.
making your own?
Yeah, I went through the
Really?
whole
Disclaimer,
process.
none of us do any nicotine.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I went through the whole process, but I think we're late to the game because there's
So
the market's-
oversaturated. Yeah,
right.
right.
There's so many brands.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know I could move them on tour and
Right.
at events, but I don't know if that's
Outside
enough.
of that.
Right.
Walk
Yeah,
us through like a typical week. Like, what are you doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Like,
You talking to Caddy Week?
yeah, Caddy Week. Do you get to play at all, or like I
No.
know Travelers? I see them hit the shot onto that island green there at the Travelers. All the caddies
Yeah,
hit
the
that
umbrella.
shot. Yeah, the umbrella. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
during practice round.
Yeah.
They'll have a little competition.
Right,
But most of the not most of them, but some of them bring their clubs and
Really,
will find places to play. Not
Eater
this guy
muties,
though.
Yeah. No.
No, I'm not lugging those things around.
Fair
Well, because
enough.
you're probably playing
Gotta pay
9 holes.
attention.
Is it 9 holes Monday, 9 holes Tuesday?
No,
Do you
Monday's
get there
usually a
Monday?
travel day.
Yeah, a travel day. Yeah.
So, if you're fortunate enough to make the cut, you're done Sunday. So
Right.
you're either flying out Sunday night to the next destination or Monday. And typically, I'll wait till Monday to fly out.
Right.
We get going on Tuesdays.
Right.
We'll meet. We'll work through his bag, play 9 holes. Wednesday is a pro-am.
Yep.
So whatever holes you're going to play in the pro-am.
Wednesday's always a pro-am?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
You play the
Yeah.
opposite of what you did Tuesday, pretty much. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Wednesdays are always pro-ams, and they're 9 and 9. So if you're the amateur, you get to play 9 holes with one pro, and then 9 holes with a different pro.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it used to be 18 with one guy, and they
Yeah,
changed,
they changed it up. Yeah.
So it helps both the pro and the AMs.
Thoughts on you personally riding a cart versus walking when you play?
Oh, I'm riding in the car.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
As a
Yeah,
caddy?
That's me
Yeah,
all
Owen
day.
likes the cart.
I love
He
the
walks
car.
all
He's
the
the
Why would
time
I walk?
walkers.
Yeah.
I like
I walk
walking.
all day. Why
But
would I?
like,
No, cart. Give me the
Really?
cart. Yeah.
So I like it because I caddy
what I
in the
do for
morning. I have
work.
2 bags, and
Sure.
then I come home and I caddy one. But
I
when
like
in the
walking.
evening, it's nice and light.
I think it's nice.
Wait till you're
Especially if you're
55.
True, yeah,
Okay,
true.
sure. Maybe if you're 55.
Wait
But,
till you're
like,
55 and you carry a bag that's
True.
55
But in
pounds.
England,
Yeah,
they're
true.
all
Do you do the
day.
double
They're always
straps or
walking.
one strap? Big question.
I do double.
Double, yeah.
So you've been golfing your whole life, I assume?
No.
When
No,
did you
I didn't
start?
pick up
What got
golf
you into
until
golf?
I graduated college.
Wow.
So you've
to
been
it.
playing
I
for
was,
about 10 years then?
I was a traditionalist. Baseball,
Yeah.
basketball, football. My dad
Yeah.
always played golf. God,
Yeah.
God rest
Nice.
his soul.
Yeah.
He passed on Saturday.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But he would, he'd always be playing golf. And I'm like, how do you play this game? It's so boring.
Right.
And he'd watch it on TV. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I love watching golf
Yeah.
now.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but
fun.
one day he's
Right.
like, you want to come down to high school and hit some balls with me? And I went down with him, and then I got the bug.
Yeah, once you get the bug, it's done.
And, you know, when you're older and you graduate college and you're a competitor, it's like, what else can you do?
Really not much.
Well,
like
play men's
softball,
men's league hoop. Pickleball
exactly.
wasn't even around.
Yeah.
So I just started playing golf.
Yeah, it's great. It's such like a healthy activity to be able to do it your whole life.
Yeah, you meet so many people.
Right. Travel places we've never been.
What do you think of the new? There's a big debate going on with, you know, whether or not we should be shrinking the game or expanding it. What do you think about the change in golf culture over the last 15 years?
I think it's interesting. Like I watched the that Barstool Invitation.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, you asked about Liv earlier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I spent 5 minutes watching that, and with the Barstool thing, I couldn't wait to watch the next
Exactly.
episode.
Yeah, it keeps coming
I
back.
think there's, you know, and these golfers, they're really not good other than Brad Dahlke.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, a couple of the other guys were okay, but. Yeah, you had some characters, and I was involved in the drama.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool.
Right.
I think growing it helps everybody.
Do you like that it's changing to be a little more personality in it, or?
No, I like it. I think it's entertainment. I think it's good.
Right, and you think we'll see that on tour more with more players starting to have more personality?
Yeah, I wish we would. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Good has their own tournament this year.
Yeah, they do.
They're sponsoring one of them. Yeah.
Where's the event?
I think it's in Dallas.
Yeah,
It probably is Dallas.
Yeah,
That's where
they're
they're
all-
based out of.
So I wonder if the tour will mic up any of the players and kind of do a different
I think
format.
they'll do like
I don't know, but
I don't think so.
Yeah.
you think they'll keep it the same?
I think
way?
they'll probably keep it the same, but what would be interesting is I think there's a chance that they might get like some sponsored exemptions for some of the
Brad
YouTube
Dahlke's
golfers to
gonna
play
play
in it.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Oh,
we'll
that'd
see
be
Grant
cool,
Horvat
yeah.
in it, or we'll see Brad Dahlke. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind them changing up the
True.
the production a little bit. I think you know, it's, I don't know. Times have changed a little, and it'd be nice to see some more characters out there. But
I agree. I think they're encouraging it now too, where they have the monetary incentive on. There's a payout on it's like a fan selected payout on tour.
What?
Yeah. So it's basically, it has nothing to do with your winnings or anything. It's purely based on fan engagement.
oh, that PIP thing?
Maybe it's the PIP.
Oh, the player, yeah.
I don't know if
think
they
that's
had
it.
that this past year. I think they just did it that 1 year because
maybe it was
they felt threatened by Liv, and they created this PI player incentive program or something it was. And yeah, the more fan engagement somebody got, the more money that they got.
I got a question. So you're out there with all the tour players. They're hitting it as far as they can now. You think that the game needs to go backwards and see technology come back?
I don't really have any thoughts on that, on the technology and stuff. I think it would be pretty cool to see how they do with
Persimmons.
Yeah,
I think they should bring it back.
I think it'd be cool. Oh, really?
Yeah. Said he hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're so
Of
used
course,
to seeing the
of course
heads like
he-
this.
yeah.
Now they're like this.
Right.
But yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Should they do it? I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Right. Just think all these Massachusetts courses that were built like 6,400 yards, like driver wedge every hole. It's kind of boring.
It's
I think.
true. Like
Yeah,
even at like our level of like, you know, we're not like
we
great
hit it
golfers. You
280.
still are driver wedge.
Driver
always,
wedge.
you know?
Yeah. So these guys are hitting it 360. Like
You guys
it's got to
pound
be
it.
boring for them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's there's only so much room. Right?
yeah. Exactly. Right.
You know, the
Yeah,
course is
makes it harder to build courses.
Yeah.
73,
You gotta start building
7,400 yards
8,000
now.
yard courses
Right, yeah.
everywhere you go. Like
Yeah.
you can't play Kiowa every week.
I just think they opened the door to this problem when they started advancing the clubs so much. The irons haven't changed much, but the drivers, like I just don't know why the technology was advancing so much. Like why didn't they just keep it at Persimmons?
Because people like the long ball.
Yeah.
I
John
think-
Daly.
Yeah.
I
John
think
Daly changed
obviously
it
he
quite a
was the
bit.
start of that
Yeah.
whole craze. And
But you could still hit a long ball relative to the competition with a persimmon. You'll still have long and short players. It's instead of 340, it'll be 300.
Right, if they're all using the same
Right.
parameters, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think they'll do much.
Yeah.
But the ball rollback is happening, right?
That's happening.
2028.
Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right, dude.
You see
Are
a lot
you
of
the
those
best
on
out
tours?
of the? You are.
Probably putter.
No, I mean all around.
All around scores.
You are.
No, I think Ethan right now is the best player.
Look out our track record.
Yeah.
Who's won the most?
I think it varies month to month.
He just
but
gets to play
Do you ever
more.
beat them?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a win on our matches, and then
True, Caddy just
I'm in a pretty
takes-
bad stretch right now of golf myself.
Well, you probably haven't been practicing.
I haven't been
We'll see when
practicing
we
at
get to
all.
Arizona.
Arizona, we're going to be playing like, every day. I think that we're
yeah.
going to start to figure it out. But most of our matches, like, they're usually it's about a one-stroke
shots,
difference.
yeah.
You know, when we're playing, we play straight up always.
Yeah.
It seems to me as though he's busy building the Kangaroo brand, and you two are out playing golf all the time.
No, I'm in school.
I'm
I was
not
in
doing that.
school.
Well,
I
I'm
was
in school. I work at a hospital. I work
Nah,
16-hour shifts at a hospital.
You, I don't know about you.
I do
you
work
get to
all-
play golf.
No,
whenever
we're
you
all
want.
busy with other stuff.
I saw somebody at Pebble.
No.
That's right.
That was a one-day trip.
California.
That was
Yeah.
a
You played
one-day
at Pebble
trip.
and
That's
well,
right.
was it
Every
one or
day.
two?
Two days trip.
But I think in Scottsdale, we're going to be getting on a routine where we're playing a lot more.
All right.
And
Then we're
I'd like
Yeah,
to
I think-
become a 0 for the first time. If I could play, if I'm devoting 4 months to it, I'm at a 3 now.
But
I think I could get down to a 1.
I think what a lot of people don't realize though, and you probably see this in like the golf content world, like it's one thing to be making golf content. It's not playing golf. You know,
Yeah,
it's not practicing. It's not.
more
Yeah,
about
over the
your
summer
like
we didn't
interactions.
play.
I mean, I barely.
Over the
I don't
summer,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I played probably from July to September. I played like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? You
Yeah.
see the skits, and you're like,
Yeah.
it's like it's a skit. He's not
Yeah.
out there.
We're
playing
on the golf
golf.
course,
Yeah.
but we're not
We're
playing
not
golf.
golfing,
We
right.
we usually will go to the course. We'll make skits, and we'll take 0 swings. We don't, you know.
Right.
It's not like we're like playing
Out
9
there,
holes. Let's do a
right.
skit between. We go to the course,
Right,
bang out a skit, and we leave.
right.
You know.
Gotcha.
Are you caddying the Cadillac event at Trump Doral this year? Is he in that event? You know?
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure yet.
I know that's coming back.
Is
for
it
the
an
first-
elevated
Yeah, that'll be
event?
sick.
I don't think so. No.
Well, if it's
the
not,
first
you'll
year
put-
it's coming
I don't
back.
think it's elevated, but
Yeah.
yeah, they took the Trump events off the circuit for a while, but
And then
they're going back to the
bringing
Blue
them back.
Monster this year.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
If it's not an elevated event, I assume
be in
he'll
it.
be in it,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
then it's just a matter if it fits into his schedule.
Right.
Soon.
Yeah.
Right. So, are you able to wear this hat when it's sunny?
This
It
hat?
offers no sun protection,
No,
other
I
than
know,
the hat.
I know. I just got off my hobby horse, so
But, like,
I just left it on.
A cloudy
Jockey
day,
hat.
it's almost like if you're like,
no,
you know,
it,
if it's
it provide no protection.
No, but it's-
the top of my head.
yeah,
Right.
but the style is unreal. It's like if
The
you're in like,
style's great.
if you're in like an
We gotta
overcast
come up with
Scottish
a
day.
style like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
maybe we
sick.
might have to steal this. Yeah. Or maybe we do a collab, Kangaroo Dynamite collab.
Yeah, there you go. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's
that would
do
be fun.
Yeah, and I'll wear it for you guys
On tour, yeah.
On tour.
Let's get the collab
Big
going.
kangaroo right here.
That'd be sweet. Yeah. Do a lot of the other caddies do their own brands, or is that? I feel like I never see that.
No, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Right.
But like I told you, I just didn't want to wear things that somebody else had.
Right.
Right.
So I just kind of created my own thing.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
kinda-
You also
just
like
kinda
It's unique.
happened.
it's got like a
Yeah.
good flair. You can, you know, like this hat. Like you're not gonna get that from Titleist. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think you're
No.
finding like the jockey hat on Titleist.
No,
Yeah.
they don't have these.
Yeah.
No, maybe they'll start though.
If you start wearing it enough on tour.
Pat would look at me like I was nuts.
What's your favorite state to go to tournaments at?
I mean, Tahoe was awesome.
yeah.
And then Utah was absolutely gorgeous.
Utah
Yeah,
slept on.
St. George is
Yeah.
the best.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, it's
so
beautiful.
nice.
Did you play there?
Yeah, Black Desert. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's played everywhere.
working at the
I am
hotel.
working.
Yeah.
That's
He's
fast
playing
food.
my
He'll come back.
ass.
We'll set
You
up.
should be at 0
We'll-
with all the golf you're playing.
We'll set up a match and like Owen and I are like, yeah, we haven't really played in like a month, and Ethan's like, same. We're like, dude, you were just
got
in
back from a trip.
You were just in
2 days ago.
California for 3 days
Yeah.
and played 54 holes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but other than that, I haven't
Yeah.
played. You know what's crazy? A personality like yours, you got one of the top tier personalities for
You
television
don't know,
and stuff.
You don't know everybody.
I'm just-
I mean, there's some.
Yeah.
There's some
No, I know, but
funny,
like,
funny bastards.
No,
out
it's
That's what
true.
makes a good caddy is their personality.
Yeah, but it's just like, I wonder. I think that the Dynamite show is gonna blow up, and if not, you're gonna go on like you're gonna have your own show on ESPN or something.
Yeah, right.
What do you see? What do you see as like the
Barstool Dining.
what's their let's say 3-year plan, or are you kind of just steady going, or are you really gonna try and blow up the Dynamite show?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't really have a forecast or direction. I just know we have a. I call it the iconic brand.
It
You know,
is.
The
Yeah,
logo.
yeah.
It is.
It's a pretty interesting logo.
Right.
I just kind of take it one day at a time.
Right.
You know, like they say in the program,
Yeah.
one day
Yeah.
at a time.
Go
So
with the
I don't
winds,
know. I don't
with the
know.
flow.
I would like to do something because there's 2 things. There's the Dynamite show where I give out the sports
Yeah.
picks,
Yeah.
and then there's the Dynamite brands, which
Right.
is non-gambling.
That's all the
related.
apparel.
That's the apparel and
Are
the
you
hats.
getting together a website where people can go and buy, or?
Yeah, the Dynamite brand.
Oh, there is a website?
Yeah,
Okay,
there is
nice,
one. We put the head covers up there yesterday.
Yeah, the
head covers are
legit.
Yeah,
They are.
I have
They're
one.
Really
really
nice head covers. I
Yeah.
got it on my putter.
Putter
Ethan's
one's
got it
great,
on-
yeah.
You have 3-wood cover?
No, the putter one.
I
The blue
got
one.
the 3-wood cover.
Oh, you have the 3-wood. So we all have Dynamite in the
We all
bag.
got
yeah.
Dino Dean.
You know what's that
Awesome.
funny?
Thank
Actually,
you.
someone commented on our video. I think it was on TikTok yesterday. It was like, "What's that Dynamite cover on the putter?" And they're like, "I've been seeing that everywhere."
Oh,
Yeah.
So I don't. It's getting around.
the head cover. Davis used to use the driver cover.
Yeah.
Really?
On
Yeah.
his bag, but I don't think he uses it anymore. And yeah, I mean, I would like Pat and to use it, but
Yeah.
you know, it's totally up to them. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to like.
You're not gonna
it's-
pressure
it's-
You don't want to push it
It's
on
a
them,
right,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
a thin line because we're not the show.
Yeah.
Right? They're the show.
They're the main
They're
character.
the guys,
Right.
you know, and it's a
Right.
fine line. You don't want to be that guy where you're taken away from your player,
Right.
Fair enough.
Because it really is all about them,
Totally.
you know.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I'm not quite sure. We'd like to, you know, the girls want to be involved
Yeah.
in growing the brand, and
Yeah.
if you have any ideas, shoot
I mean,
them over.
I think
I'm sure
like-
you do have some ideas.
I almost want to like
Sick
steal you and get like. We want like the Dynamite show to be on Kangaroo too,
Dynamite,
and like.
Yeah, I'd be happy to
like-
contribute from the events.
Like
if
it
you
would be
want.
cool if you had like a guest, like your own show, like whether it's a Dynamite, like a version of a Dynamite show. It's just your personality is just so unbelievable. It's
Yeah,
gotta be.
I've talked to my brother about doing a podcast, but you
Yeah.
know there are so many podcasts out there.
Yeah, podcast
and-
is tough.
Tough. Yeah.
And my brother runs one. It's called Men Living,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, you know, it'd be cool if you know, from each event each week had one night where you had a guest, whether it's a caddy or a player,
Yeah,
on,
that would be
and
cool.
you talk. But the thing is, like, I think the public wants to know
Yeah.
stuff that we can't.
Yeah, that goes
right.
back to what you were
You know?
saying on like you can't
Yeah,
impose.
Respect for the fine line.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, there's a million stories, but
Right.
probably none that players would want to get
Yeah.
out. You know?
Oh, thanks
So-
for ratting me out the other day.
Yeah, you can. If you want, I'll pledge to you guys.
If you get
I'll
us,
report to you from each event.
if you do a report from an event, even if it's calling in because we're starting up a Kangaroo show, even if it's like a segment where we go to Dyno at that week's event and get your, you know, what's going
My
on at
take?
the event.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
Yeah, I'd
would
do
love
that.
to get you involved because,
That'd be
it's
pretty
like
cool.
you've got really, you know, one, great personality. Two, you've got the access that like no one else
Not many
has.
people
You know,
have,
it's
right,
like it's
yeah.
a huge asset.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of leverage there that
Yeah.
we could bring in some caddy guests. I
Right.
mean, there's some funny guys
Yeah.
out
Right.
there.
We don't do any child labor. Nick
No
gets
free
paid.
labor.
That's
Film
good.
edit.
I mean, he's out there working. He
Yeah,
should
he
get
works a
something.
lot, definitely, and like he's good. He's a good editor.
Yeah,
good
yeah. Well, he
videographer,
does a great job.
You know,
he does a great job.
Nick-
and
Nicky
he's fun.
smokes.
He's a fun part of the crew. Like
He gets into it.
he gets into it. Like we
He
like
probably
having.
wants to play.
Yeah, we like
Yeah,
having like
right.
the young guy there. I
Yeah.
think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Editing's his thing.
Yeah, he's
He
got a
likes
good.
it.
He's got a good
Editing's his
role
thing.
on
Yeah.
everything.
He gets home from school, just sit there,
Just
edit,
bangs
That's
it
his
out.
bang.
After
all
hockey
day.
practice.
If you ask
he'll,
him,
he'll grind until hockey practice, go to hockey practice, come back, stay up till midnight and do it.
Wow,
Right.
I mean, he could pave his own way for
Yeah.
well, he's
Kangaroo. Like, it's
yeah.
a niche, and he's
Yeah.
in with you guys. So if you guys keep doing
Right.
well, he's probably thinking,
Yeah.
shit, I gotta.
Grows his
I don't
brand,
have
grows
to go to
ours brand.
college.
He's
Let
in
me do
eighth
He
this.
is, yeah.
He's
He's
in
in-
eighth grade.
Yeah, he's in
I mean, think back. Let's think back. What,
He looks like
what were
he's
you doing
12.
in eighth grade? Not that.
Yeah, nothing
I was
good.
playing wiffle ball.
yeah. I was playing. Yeah.
He's got like his own league. He started his own league.
Yeah, he started his own
He's a
league.
smart bastard.
He's
huh?
Oh,
really
yeah.
driven, really smart. If you ask him, he's
Not really book smart,
but he's so
smart.
much. He's
You
he's
don't have to be.
yeah,
Exactly.
he's so much wiser beyond his years because like he'll say he's like I wish I could drop out of school right now because he's like this is what I want to do, and it's like
What do his
the fact that
parents
he
say?
they're
His
really
parents-
supportive of it. Yeah,
Are they?
similar to Owen, like not
Probably
going to
not
school
high
this
school,
semester.
but
No, he wouldn't
All
drop
right, high
out.
school is a
right.
little
He wouldn't
better,
drop
yeah.
out, but they easily could like say to us like, hey, like Nick's got to focus more on hockey and school and stuff, but they don't do that.
Yeah.
Like they're on board with him.
Does he live in where you guys?
In Newton.
He does.
Yeah,
alright.
so he's nearby.
And did you guys all go to high school together?
No, we
we're-
met at the course.
Yeah, we all met at the course. We're all
Yeah.
different ages. So I'm 25, Owen's 20,
I'm 23.
23. So we all bumped into each other on the course.
And then what was like the first video where you said?
Him, he brought it up.
Yeah.
brought
I
yeah.
wasn't really sold at first, like, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
so I kind of pitched it as
Yeah,
like...
give me the first.
Okay.
Give me the.
So Kangaroo Golf started initially as I was building a couple golf products, like different.
Caddy Splash, right?
Yeah, not Caddy Splash. It's the Cup Caddy. One of them is it's a cup holder that attaches to your golf bag that you can hold your, when you set it down, you can hold your beer in your bag. Yeah. Anyways, I was like, we called it Kangaroo Golf, and then I was like, I gotta make a marketing strategy for this. So let's make some golf videos. So I approached Ethan. I'm like, you want to make some golf videos to help market this product whenever it comes out? And we did. And the first video we made got like 3 million views.
Did
or
it
something.
really?
Yeah. First video.
First one?
video.
Yeah. Or maybe it was a second. The first one was like a test.
Yeah, all right.
And then, but it was like first or second video, 3 million views.
So
next video.
What was it? Give me.
It was,
when your friend's longer than you.
Yeah, when your friend's longer than you, and it's like, I ask Ethan what he hit. He's like a 9 iron. I'm like, oh, probably an 8 iron then for me. And I secretly pull out a 5 iron.
Yeah.
And then
it zooms in your bag.
Yeah, and then he comes up short.
And then I come up short. But
yeah, that's good.
And that was like reposted on Zyre Golf and stuff.
Huge.
Oh,
and that was our first video. And then, so Owen like comments on the video or likes it and stuff. I see that. And then we make another video again, like 1 million views. Another video again, like 1 million views.
Who's Owen? I think he goes by Caddy.
Caddy. Yeah. So we like kind of like caught fire, and we're like, oh damn, like this is pretty sweet. So we were just like, let's just keep rolling with the content. And pretty soon, I was like, all right, the content is more fun. This is like, people are liking it. Like, so I like shelved the products that we were doing. And it was like, we're just going all in on content. And then Owen, once he got back from college, I had met Owen like the summer prior on the course.
Which course was
Newton
this?
Com.
Everything's at Newton Com.
Everything's Newton Com. That's where I met Ethan at Newton Com.
Yeah.
Is that where the angry pro
That's where the angry pro shop. He's the manager of Newton Com.
Everything's at Newton Com.
Yeah.
We owe a lift to Newton Com.
Owen was always showing the account love. You know when you start doing stuff and some people
people
stay silent and others so Owen was always showing it love, and like I was like, oh dude, like when you come back from school, like we got to get you in on the videos. And then Owen just kind of became like the third member.
Gotcha.
And then it's been pretty
That's
fast.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's good shit.
But we never intended to go into like the content space. It sort of just accidentally happened.
That's funny.
We just hit a year.
Yeah, we hit a year like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think you got some good stuff.
Yeah.
I've laughed a few times.
Yeah, appreciate it. And it's nice too in the it's been really rewarding, as I'm sure you know, it's like getting your foot in the door in the golf community, and then like you meet like a lot of people like yourself. Like it's like we wouldn't be sitting with you here if we weren't.
Yeah, that's the
doing what
thing
we're
about
doing,
golf, right? I mean, like everybody plays, or a lot of people play. I shouldn't say everybody, but there are a lot of people that play golf.
Right.
Yeah, for every age.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
and you meet a lot of cool people.
You do,
in the golf space.
And you meet some assholes too.
Oh yeah, they can still be cool and be assholes, but yes.
Yeah, no, it's
like
definitely a great networking sport.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's fun and a lot of cool characters, and so yeah. We're happy with it.
I hope you do well. I want to be, like I said, just I've never had 1 million views. That's pretty cool. And only your second or third video.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You must have been like,
we were like, what the heck?
Yeah. Like, Dad, what's this?
We didn't even have TikTok prior to
call all your buddies.
Yeah.
Or they were calling you probably.
Am I gonna get a girl off?
No.
Damn.
But then it was like, all right, like, can we keep it up? And that's still the question.
Oh my God.
It's like
it's such a challenge.
You could have a killer month, and that doesn't mean anything for the next month.
You're always struggling to come up with new content.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, shit, that's not that funny, or that was that.
Or like you don't want to start reusing stuff. Yeah,
that overlaps.
Yeah.
It's just. It's hard.
Right.
It's hard.
Right.
Yeah, I've sat in the sports lab. I'll tell my wife, hey, I'll be out in 15 minutes. I've been there for an hour and a half.
Blanks,
trying to come up with something. Or stumbling over my words.
Right.
Redo it.
It's like Owen and I, we were at Caves Valley doing a shoot, and that was one of my favorite memories of Kangaroo.
Yeah.
We were literally in the field. We're just going over lines, and we're all like, no, that's not right. Do it again. Do it. It's like, I don't know. Well, it's just like a lot goes into it. Like,
We literally
it takes more than you think.
So we filmed with a PGA, really high caliber PGA player, like 2 months ago, but the video hasn't come out. I'll tell you
off
the
camera.
name.
Yeah.
You filmed with him?
Yeah, at Case Valley.
So, all right, we'll wrap up. That was a good hour, 40-minute long session. That's awesome.
Longest pod to date.
Yeah, we have.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
No, it's good.
It's kind of our
great
first
content.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
Dynamite. Thank you for coming.
Thanks a lot for coming down.
Go check out the Dynamite
Dynamite
Brands. What is it? DynamiteBrands.com.
DynamiteBrands.com and the Dynamite Show on Instagram.
You'll be seeing him in a match.
The Dynamite Show.
You'll be seeing him in a match. Not on the bag at some point soon. Stay tuned.
Maybe in
and
Scottsdale.
hopefully we get you to participate in the show as well on Kangaroo.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome.